Hey there, Mike, John, Veronica, whoever else wants to take a look at this. I just wanted to make sure everyone was clear on how to set up the final grade setup for the year-long grade so that it calculates within the grade book so that Veronica can store it at the end of the year. And here's how it works. All the teachers for every one of their courses will need to set up the calculation. Now, let's look at a couple things here. So let's choose this year-long course. You can see it's a year-long, 11-12, whereas these ones are semester courses here. 11-12, I need to go to grade setup, and then you see all the different reporting terms that we have. F1 is that final grade at the end of the year where it averages S1 and S2 and possibly an exam score, which is E2 here. And here's what you do. Actually, before we look at F1, let's look at a semester 1 course. Sorry, a year-long course, semester 1, the first term. Click on the little arrow and you get this view. Now, some teachers use total points, and that's fine. Basically, it's just a running calculation. But other teachers use category weights and might have something like this, where they've weighted labs 30% and participation 10%, and all projects, no matter how many there are, end up being 25%. And what am I at here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Okay, that looks good. So they have something like this. They've saved that, and they like to use category weights in their courses. That's fine. S2 probably is a category weight if that's the way they do it, but other teachers will use total points. Whatever the case, for the final grade, F1, they need to set up a calculation that says the grade is 40% S1, 40% S2, and 20% exam. Now, if a teacher doesn't put anything in the exam bin or the reporting term, exam reporting term, then the 40-40 essentially reverts to equal parts S1, S2, so then it's 50-50 and they don't have to worry about it. So what I had everyone do is everyone goes into their year-long courses, because year-longs are the ones that have this calculated grade, F1, and they go in there and they set these weights to 40-40-20 at the beginning of the year. Make sure everyone does that at the beginning of the year, then you don't have to worry about it later. And so, sorry, I think I skipped something to tell you. It's term weights. F1 is not total points. It's not category. It has to, this is a upper school designated calculation, 40-40-20. And here's the key. Next year, S1 and S2 will both have a P term. This is just the progress report term. So here's P2. I don't have a P1 for S1, but next year there would be one. It can't look like this, because if you open up the S1 or the S2 and it shows the P, then it's going to use the P, and we don't want to use that. So keep it closed, and you'll want to explain this to teachers. It should look just as I've got it here: S1, S2, E2, 40-40-20, save, done. Do that for every class. Semester courses can be done by total points or category weights, and there's no they're not calculating with another term, so they're just fine the way they are. So nobody needs to worry about their semesters, except if they're a category weight person, they need to come in here and set these category weights. And again, I would encourage everyone to get all of their weighting for all of their courses done at the beginning of the year.